In this video, I'm just going to give you some quick CV advice from literally somebody who looks at CVs every single day. I've probably seen tens of thousands of CVs. My job is literally to judge people's CVs to an extent, as well as an interview. So to do this, I actually I've got my own CV here. I've never actually used this one, to be honest with you, so keep that in mind. But I want to demonstrate with my own background how I would approach writing a CV. So first things off, the first page is everything. Like, you really need to get attention ASAP. So I try and use as much space as possible, but without having too much text. A lot of CVs I see have like these huge blocks of text with nothing that breaks it down. Now, a few things that I would start off when you think about CV is, what is the pain point of your target audience? Like, what is the pain that they have? So my target audience, like, I'm relevant to recruitment companies, right? If I was to look for a job, I'd probably have to look for working with a recruitment company. What are the pain points of recruitment companies? So generally speaking, the main pain point is net fee income, aka profit. Okay, they want to make as much money as possible. So that's one pain point. Okay. A second pain point I've identified is that a lot of them want to be sold or want to build a business that can be sold. Typically, it's private equity or other recruitment companies. So they need people who can build value. And then another issue a lot of recruitment companies have is they don't get enough retained work. So these are the pain points I've built my CV around. Okay, like, I can help solve these problems for recruitment companies. Now, obviously, you'll have different target audience, you'll have different problems that you solve, but this is the first thinking. We need to get away from the I do this, I do this, I do this, and more like, okay, what is the problem that the client has, and can I show them in my first page of my CV that I can solve that problem for them? So these are the pain points I looked at. I'm looking to help global recruitment businesses that want to do more retained work, improve their account management, pain point, and ultimately increase their net fee income, pain point. All with the aim to make the business more sustainable, making it more eligible for sale to private equity, pain point. Evidence that I could deliver on these needs. So next we're going to look at metrics. A lot of CVs I look at don't have metrics. So they're just lots of words, but not like numbers. And if you want to stop someone when it comes to them looking at your CV, numbers are the best thing. So I signed over 60 retained projects. Metric, okay? I did this with an agency that prior to myself had done only one in their history. Boasts, but you know what? It's true. I've helped bring in and account manage 7 global accounts, and each had a lifetime NFI in excess of 500,000 euros. Can bring in business, generates revenue. A career personal billings in excess of 4 million euros across both permanent and contract. Can increase NFI. So these are actual like metrics that grab the attention. You'll have your own, but things like increasing revenue, number of deals done, including, I think it's a good idea to have a deal sheet if you're a commercial person. Also, if you've got references, there's also something you can have in your CV. I've linked them externally, but you can also have them at the bottom of your CV. Number of regulatory submissions done, cost saving, teams size you manage. There's lots of things you can put into metrics, and metrics are so good in the CV because basically everyone says they can do everything, but it's much better to say, I can do this, and here's proof. I can also help you do this, and here's proof. Has way more impact. And then after this, just straight into, okay, current position, what the person's doing. And honestly, after this point, I don't think there's much to say. Everything after this point is pretty standard. There's not really much to be mentioned here. The main advice I give around CVs is all around the start, and making it about them, not you, and making it about metrics, not words. So that's my thoughts on CVs. If you agree or disagree, just let me know in the comments. I am not necessarily right, but I'm just sharing in a very honest way what I actually look out for in CVs and sort of things that grab my attention and stop me from reading, basically, which is the key thing you're looking for when applying to jobs. Hope it helps. Take care. Ciao.